Last season on Savage Kingdom. Saba watches her daughter die in the jaws of her ruthless rival. Matsumi claws her way to power. Sekekama murders his own son. Now his grip on the throne is slipping. There will be blood. Sekekama, king of beasts. Rallies his 3 rising sons. Time to kill. With this much muscle, they target giants. Each plays their violent part. The princes show promise. But father is at the top of his game. In this world, Sekekama is God. His sons make him proud. United, his family is unstoppable. It's a deadly gamble. Youth has ambition and arrogance. Sekekama sees trouble brewing. These princes have stayed too long. Do not cross me. Saba fears the Marsh Pride from bitter experience. They butchered her daughter. Neo is all she has left. With her help, he may one day rule Leopard Rock. The heavens open. Prime hunting season is here. But Neo has so much to learn. Saba must turn her innocent kitten into a ruthless killer. She will shape his destiny. Sekekama calls to arms. The marsh is mine. All challengers be warned. His message carries to the wasteland of the north. Here, 3 angry lionesses plot their revenge. They hate the Marsh Pride, even more than Saba does. They were exiled by their enemies, with nothing. Now these outlaws want vengeance. They're building an empire, with 8 secret weapons. Four sons and 4 daughters. Future fighters and future mothers. The foundation of the next great dynasty. With them, the North will rise. And the Marsh Pride will fall. The kingdom will be ours. Saba sharpens her weapons. Time to train her apprentice. Neo's first lesson: how to kill. He will learn by example. But not today. The boy is spoiled, pampered, protected. He's been coddled for too long. Saba teases his bloodlust. But kills are still just playthings. He's your only son. The last in your bloodline. Give him time, Saba. Give him time. Greatness will come. Sekekama's princes live a life of luxury. They're growing strong and independent. Matsumi has done what she can for them. She is focused on the next generation. The princes are Sekekama's problem now. Every day he lets them stay, he gambles. The oldest prince is hungry to do more than back up father. Testosterone fuels his rebellion. His two brothers will follow him anywhere. They think they can take on the world. What fine young calf killers you have become. A coalition is forged in blood. Do these princes really think they have what it takes? This is mine. Sekekama kills for less. Especially insolent sons. Have you forgotten your place? Curiosity gets the better of Matsumi's new cubs. Move on, little ones. Your brothers need a lesson in manners. The princes must show respect, or they will pay the price. The northern queens would kill to take the marsh and steal Sekekama's riches. Exile makes the sisters bitter. Hunger feeds their anger. Resentment infects their cubs. The first kill is always the sweetest. Is this what power feels like? This isn't about hunger. It's about dominance. control. My perfect little killers. One step closer to seizing the kingdom. Sekekama knows little of the schemes in the north, and cares even less. He risks leaving the princes to their own devices. He has other matters to attend to. Hidden away, out of sight, Sekekama has another secret family with Matsumi's sister. The aging king has been going behind his queen's back. This is Plan B. None can know they exist. Not yet. Someday they will do Sekekama's bidding. But this little pride could also be his downfall. The more he has, the more there is to lose. And while he's here, his sons have free rein. Neo's lessons are not going as Saba hoped. He's lazy. Yet to make a kill, or even try. Neo still relies entirely on Saba, oblivious to the scale of her sacrifice. Saba has to work twice as hard to feed them both. It's been days since their last meal. Mistakes are now not an option. Don't make a sound. closer. Perfect. Dinner time. Neo expects his share. But Saba is tired of his entitlement. She who kills, eats first. Wait your turn. Zalika. Saba knows this lowlife well. Her shadow army won't be far behind. They will steal this hard-earned kill. Get to the trees. You will be patient, Neo. Finally, Neo's turn. Inexperience will be his downfall. He can't even hold on to dinner. Hurry, Neo. Zalika will kill for this. Neo is first to reach the fallen kill, but he's just not strong enough to drag it to safety. Saba can only watch as Zalika confiscates her prize. Neo has lost everything, including Saba's patience. She has had enough. Her son is hungry, but Saba no longer cares. Neo has never known real hardship. Could this ignite his will to kill? With Sekekama away, his sons size up the throne. They're rich beyond their wildest dreams. The envy of the realm. For the moment. But uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. There's an intruder in their marsh. And as acting kings, it's their job to protect the kingdom. This nomad was banished from his pride for coming of age. As they should have been. He tries to hide. But the princes won't be fooled. They will seize any chance to wield the power of the throne. Rally the pride. The oldest prince relishes his brutal duty. So this is what power tastes like. Get out! Breathe it in, the sweet smell of triumph. They've proved they can hunt. They can protect. They will be kings. Their growing confidence echoes across the marsh. Is Sekekama's hold on power slipping? He hears their treachery. Loud and clear. Treason. Someone is hunting on Leopard Rock, right under Saba's nose. An accomplished killer. Dark Eyes settles down to a banquet for one. Saba is hungry, but it's strictly invitation only. She might eat if she plays her cards right. Leave this to me, Neo. Lone males think nothing of killing a cub. If Saba fails, she'll pay with blood. Neo's blood. Neo is ravenous. He smells fresh meat. The property of an expert executioner. If only Saba can flatter him. Circle him. Disarm him. Charm him. How do you steal a meal from a big hungry male? Very carefully. Stay back, Neo. One mistake, and he will destroy you. But Dark Eyes yields. Why? Dark Eyes is no stranger. Here's your father, Neo. Dark Eyes spares his son's life, this time. And Saba gets a meal. Neo is desperate for a taste. but the time for sharing has passed. Time for tough love. Saba is done providing for him. If you're hungry, go hunt for yourself. Or starve. The bitter queens of the north do whatever it takes to survive. Their cubs were weaned by hunger, not privilege. Rotten meat builds character. The harder the life, the tougher the type. Suffering turns innocence to savagery. Our time will come. Our kingdom will come. Sekekama's sons feel at home on his throne. Now his queens are ready to mate. You can hunt, you can lead, so why not breed? Well, here's one good reason. The king is back. And he smells your betrayal. This is his right. His privilege. These are his queens. But the oldest prince is brazen. How dare you? Sekekama will put them in their place and keep them there. This is the job of a real king. The prince will not satisfy his lust here. Not on Sekekama's watch. Cross this line, and you will pay the ultimate price. The king's orders are clear. Obey my rules, or get out. This tinderbox is ready to ignite. All it needs is a spark. Sekekama has killed the likes of you before. You will be next. There can only be one true king. And I am going nowhere. The Northern Pride discover the horrible truth about their father and dream of vengeance. Neo confronts his own violent bloodline and a terrible choice. Even Sekekama fears his own son's rebellion. Every clan has its king. How they rule will decide if you live, suffer, or die in the Savage Kingdom. Sata, banished Queen of the North, and her two sisters raise 8 cubs in exile. Revenge boils in their blood, but survival comes first. This wasteland is no Eden. Targets are few and far between. Strike while you can. Spread out. Seek weakness. Here, the meek don't inherit a thing. Here, the meek will be eaten alive. But this is just a snack. Four ravenous daughters and four insatiable sons demand much more. Their survival is key to taking back the Great Marsh. Satao has set the table for a violent revenge. Only she can lead the Northern Pride to victory. Winter is coming. The herds are on the move. Satao will follow, leading her family towards the Great Marsh, into the jaws of death or glory. This is the backyard of their enemy. Unlike the exiled cubs in the north, Sekekama's heirs are born into luxury. His youngest are his future. A precious secret he's kept hidden. Here, he can be a devoted father, a gentle protector, a trusted guardian. While his queens are at work. Dinner. Everything seems perfect. But the time has come for Sekekama to present his newest cubs to the rest of the family. Not everyone will be pleased to see them. Their three power-hungry half-brothers would kill them in a heartbeat. But their mother will let no harm come to them. Leave them alone. Under Sekekama's rule, these cubs are untouchable. The princes are jealous. They were once his favorites. Show your loyalty. Bide your time. Sekekama may be old, but there is no one stronger. To lesser mortals, his Marsh Pride means only death or leftovers. Neo doesn't know how lucky he is. As keeper of Leopard Rock, his mother gets first pick of the Marsh Pride scraps. Neo is desperate to eat, but knows not to test Saba. Patience is a virtue he's slowly learning. Never take leftovers for granted. Neo is a guest on his father's land. Now, Dark Eyes wants this meal. And he takes what he wants. Saba knows he's dangerous. Neo, it's time to go. Dark Eyes tolerated you once. Now, your father will not stand for any competition. Get out. And stay out. Neo must find his own way. How hard could it be? Too many. Too fast. Perfect. Harder than it looks. Shells don't stop the voracious eight. They are hardened little killers. They're growing strong and ruthless. Hunger makes them bold. Setao senses a promising future ahead for her cubs. But they are hunting in a dangerous neighborhood. A mysterious drifter has caught their scent. lone males are never to be trusted. But he is the cub's father. They've never met him before. They are in awe, unaware that he's a ticking bomb. The Northern Queens do know he's trouble. Unpredictable. Quickly, get your precious cubs out of his way. Distract him. Appease him. Do whatever it takes. But Satao and her sisters bore him. His dark appetite is for the little ones. Fresh meat. The innocent cubs want nothing more than to play with their newfound father. But he could kill every single one of them. There is nothing you can do now, Satao. The violent drifter moves on as quickly as he arrived. Satao and her sisters assess the damage. Everyone is still alive. But a bad father always leaves his mark. This cub is a born fighter. But his future has been erased by his own father. A good role model makes all the difference. Sekekama is a leader. His pride will kill for him. His queens do the dirty work. Grab them by the throat, and life drains quickly. Sekekama rules with an iron claw. He demands discipline, order, obedience. His youngest will eat first, under the hand of the king. The rest will wait until he says so. Now, you may eat. But not you. The oldest prince gets nothing. Sekekama will respect the king's will, adding insult to hunger. If you don't like it, you can leave. But Sekekama has other ideas, and his resentment is growing. On Leopard Rock, Neo takes a small victory. Not bad, but you cannot live off vermin alone. Saba needs to find more. Her home is rich with prey. But nervous spies interrupt her hunt. Someone is trespassing on her land. A wandering huntress with a son of her own. The intruder can recognize prime real estate. Like Saba, she also wants the best for her son. She leaves her boy to explore the property. No one wants her here. But she's making herself at home. And shows every intention of staying. Saba cannot let her get comfortable. This is my land. Saba will do anything to keep her hold on Leopard Rock. Take the fight to your enemy. Make her leave. Or risk losing everything. Saba is victorious, but at what cost? Leopard Rock is still hers, but a broken bone could be a death sentence for her and her son. She's miles from home. Neo is all alone in a cruel world. Exposed and exhausted, Saba can go no further. Satao and the Northern Pride have no choice but to keep moving south. Follow the food. But the injured cub slows them down. Victims are getting harder to come by. With only small kills, there's not enough to go round. It's everyone for themselves. Hunger trumps compassion. Those that can't keep up will get nothing. Their murderous father tracks them down. He demands his pound of flesh. He doesn't care where it comes from. His unspeakable act does at least bring a merciful end. No time to mourn. The northern queens must get away from their cannibal king. Away from this place. They still have 7 lives to keep. Dreams of the marsh will have to wait. Neo's mother has been gone too long. He's hungry and tired of waiting. It's a big, bad world, Neo. And killers are on the prowl. Run and hide. Leopard Rock will keep you safe. Sekedi and his brothers are bullies. Out to prove themselves. They do not take prisoners. Danger is closing in. Hold your breath, Neo. Don't make a sound. The Marsh Pride claims a young life, cut down by the murderous trio. This is not about food. This is power. Control over all rivals. Even Sekekama seems proud of his sons. Power is intoxicating. Saba is desperate to get home, to find her son. But is she too late? Where are you, Neo? He is alive. Neo knew to stay hidden. Saba trained him well. The victim was the trespasser's less cautious son. Now they are both gone. Saba's fortress is intact. She can heal. Knowing her son is safe. How many lives do you have left, Neo? All life is now on the marsh. Life in exile in the Badlands is desperate. Satal's quest for vengeance is now just a fight to survive. Their murderer's father keeps them on the run. No water, no food. Only giants are left. Satao knows they stand no chance against opponents this size. The sisters cannot afford to lose another cub. And starvation is never far away. They need a miracle. But the dry season's cruelty can also deliver salvation. A fallen victim might just get them through. With luck like this, the marsh could still one day be theirs. Patience will make the vengeance even sweeter. Saba's leg is healing. She's still weak, but they must eat. This time, she needs Neo's help. Time to kill something big. Seize the day, Neo. This is your moment. There is a hunter in you after all. The success marks his coming of age. But the change in Neo does not go unnoticed. Dark Eyes wants him out. Were you not listening, Neo? This is your father's final warning. Run away. Now. And live to fight another day. Saba knows next time there will be blood. Ready or not, you're on your own. Neo will sharpen his wit and his weapons, ready to claim his rightful kingdom. I will be back, not as your son, but as your nemesis. Sekekama battles for his family's future. Zelika raises a murderous young army against violent rivals. The innocent will have to fight for their share of the kingdom. And there will be no mercy. Tensions in the Marsh Pride are beginning to boil. The shimmering heat takes its toll. Sekekama has a decision to make. His oldest son, Sekedi, should have been expelled by now. But the king has allowed him to stay. Now Sekedi lusts for power and speaks out of turn, challenging rule and ruler. Deliberate contempt. Give an inch and they'll take it all. On your knees. You are all my subjects. Timana and Malau have heard it all before. Steer clear of the king. But everything they need is on his marsh. Sekekama may rule, but the Pale Pack needs their share, and they will fight for it. They may be only 5, but Malau and his brother are exceptional hunters. Malau leads this heist. A tactical strike deep into enemy territory. Stay low. Eyes open, ears back. The Marsh Pride does not take prisoners, and the Pale Pack can't afford to lose a single member. Timana barely has enough soldiers as it is. No point running. We can go on forever. Attack formation. Hit him from all sides. But be quick with it. There's no time to kill. Eat him alive. His suffering is over. They must hurry. News travels fast in the Great Marsh. Rivals are watching. Where there's one, there will be more. The marsh's last waterhole is becoming a sanctuary. Zalika, Queen of the Shadow Army, covets this water. Control it, and she could rule the world. But she's not alone. Molau. They have a painful history. The Pale Pack killed Zalika's daughter. This will not happen again. Malau and his brother are forced to retreat. But Zalika's victory is short-lived. The Marsh Pride is here. We do not tolerate vermin. Zelika has no choice but to leave. The Marsh Pride has her outnumbered and outgunned. The cracks are starting to show. Trouble is brewing. Zelika is not the only one with a grudge against the king. If the Marsh Pride lowers its guard, she will be ready. Her rebel army grows in the shadows. Future foot soldiers built to conquer the Great Marsh. Born with teeth, they fight from day one. Zelika's den is no nursery. This is a training camp. To take the marsh, they must face their greatest fears head on. One monster at a time. While her child soldiers train, Zelika gathers intelligence. To fuel their growing army, the sisters roam in search of the dead and the dying. For the wounded and the weak. Under the cloak of darkness, they feast on the fallen. But no secret stays hidden for long. The stench of death carries. Malau and his brother have arrived, with the whole clan. A spectre at the feast. Malau's brother leads the attack. There are too many teeth to risk a fight. She will be back. Next time with reinforcements. Hurry, get your fill. And clear out. Back through enemy territory. Back to the den. To the insatiable hunger of their bloodthirsty young. Renegades in training. Behold, the future of the Pale Pack. Malau and his brother know it's dangerous to remain in one place. The family can't stay here much longer. Seleka's spy. Do not let her escape untouched. Teach her a lesson. Run for your life. And tell Seleka to stay away. But somewhere in the clash, Malau's brother is wounded. Their bravest hunter is out of commission. Without his brother, Malau knows they're in serious trouble. Sekekama's fortune shrinks by the day. As the marsh dries out, the herds head north in search of food. The Marsh Pride must seize what's left before it's gone. Everyone must do their part. Matsumi and her sisters are the real talent. Eager to kill, Sekekama and his brothers rush in before the king. Their disrespect knows no bounds. How many times must you be told? Wait your turn. The victim seizes on the chaos. You will pay for this. Hunting is hard enough. Hunting the same victim twice is wasted energy. Sekekama allowed his sons to stay, and this is how they repay him. Their lack of discipline nearly cost the Pride everything. The king is not amused. Especially with Sekekama, the ringleader. His oldest son will pay the penalty for disrespect. No supper for you. Left to wallow in resentment. A hungry lion is an angry lion. Sekekama's iron rule is all that's keeping these cubs alive. He knows how dangerous Sekekama is. But his world is crumbling fast. And like it or not, they are strongest together. The Marsh Pride's wealth is vanishing as the exodus continues. The Pride looks for leadership. Sekekama weighs up what's left in his kingdom. Best stay out of his way. He's in no mood for competition. Zalika builds her secret army in the midst of hell. They're growing strong, vicious. But the older they get, the harder it is to keep them secret. And Sekekama is on the warpath. Zelika returns from the night shift to find her den as silent as the grave. The message is clear. Sekekama shows no mercy. Curse the tyrant. There is no time to mourn. Zelika loses one of her own. It's the price of building an army. Malau and Timana don't have that luxury. They need every single member of the pack. With Malau's brother wounded, there are not enough soldiers to survive. The pups are still young, but they must learn to kill. Now. Quiet down. This is not a game. Malau zeroes in on a victim. But his cover is blown. The pups have not yet learned stealth. This could be a useful lesson. Split up. Circle the target. but teeth and hooves can maim and shatter. At the first sign of danger, the pups run for cover. Too young for duty. Fighting each other is more fun. But games won't fill empty bellies. Sekekama and his brothers know where they stand with their father, so they curry favor with their mothers. The real power behind the throne. Wise Matsumi plays politics well, balancing loyalty to her sons and duty to her king. She's not immune to Sekekama's flattery. But if he were ever to rule, he would kill her cubs. Sekekama knows what this means. He's seen it all before, when he became king. That must not happen. Some lines you cross only once. No more warnings. This is war. Sekekama's raw power reminds the queens which side they are on. But Sekekama is his son. It's more than just a slap in the face. Sekekama's blow sends shockwaves. If the king can be hurt, he can be overthrown. Nothing will ever be the same again. The Pale Pack faces its own turmoil. They've not eaten in days. They must kill soon. With Malau's brother still out of action, it's now up to the pups. Finally, they're beginning to show promise. Close. But close doesn't eat. Now the whole marsh is on alert. Despite their failure, Malau sees a glimmer of hope. They will be hunters and lead the pale pack. Just not today. Salika has spies everywhere. Watching her enemy's mistakes. In the aftermath of the failed coup, Sekekama lies low. He landed a lucky blow, but he took a beating. And he knows right now, Sekekama could destroy him. Sekekama persuades his brothers. It's time we left. No one tries to stop them. Farewell, young princes. His three treacherous sons intend to prove they have what it takes. What they lack in experience, they make up for with arrogance. Sekekama leads with ignorance. Only fools would rush in. This is no victim. This is a lion killer. With gut-piercing horns and a temper to match. Run and hide, little boys. You're nobody on your own. Zelika's army is coming of age. They thrive on chaos. And finally have the numbers. Time to test their newfound power. On an assassin. They've been beaten to this feast. Alone, Zelika is no match. But her new shadow army could devastate this loner. Be afraid. They are fearless and rising fast. Timana leads her hungry family back to the den. But something is wrong. There's a sweet smell of blood in the air. There, in the trees. The trophy of an assassin. A dog killer. There's no choice now. Malau knows they must leave. Their hideout has been compromised. Malau's injured brother must keep up. Forced from their home before they're ready, the pups have to adapt quickly to life on the run. Scavenge whatever you can. You will need your strength. It is the worst of times. The once Great Marsh is dust and bone. Sekekama's sons have gone, but he still has mouths to feed. His river is dry. The animals have left. Only hunger remains. His queens still have faith in their king. But for how long? they have company. The two younger princes are back. To beg forgiveness. Sekekama could not lead them after all. In their wake, tail between his legs, the prodigal son returns. Humiliated. Sekekama now has a choice. Forgive his son, or punish him as a traitor, and exile Sekekama for good. His Majesty chooses mercy. Sekekama knows the risk. But is willing to gamble for the reward. He needs their unified strength. They don't know it yet, but Sekekama is on the brink of an audacious decision. There is not enough food here. He has no choice but to abandon his beloved marsh. His loyal pride follows into the unknown. Ruling only where they stand, they leave their home behind. Finally, the tyrants have gone. Zalika's been waiting for this moment. A new era can begin. She moves unchallenged into a once forbidden land. Even the precious waterhole is now hers. Fresh with a new fallen giant. This windfall is her shadow army's gruesome reward. Zalika's reward is the kingdom. She has finally done it. She is absolute ruler of the marsh. hail the Queen. The Northern Queens seek vengeance, but their enemies are already at the gate. The Pack of 20 will not back down. Intruders turn their Eden into dust. Sekekama invades foreign lands as fractures grow within his own family. All will fight, but only one will rule. Sekekama gambles everything on a hunch. The drought destroyed their marsh. Now he leads his family into unknown, hostile territory. His queen, Matsumi, trusts him. But he'd better be right. His crown and their lives are at stake. This is nothing like home. Not so easy here. Each miss undermines Sekekama's authority. His oldest son, Sekedi, is just waiting for him to fail. Mistakes can kill. But Sekekama believes he's on the right track. Keep moving. There's no turning back now. The Pack of 20 holds the last remaining waterhole in the north. They've been here for generations. They know this land. Something's not right. Quick, get the pups to safety. The king is here. His queens advance. Everyone else can leave. Sekekama's gamble pays off. He delivers an oasis. Even his harshest critics drink to their father's success. Abandoned Queen of the North, Satao, knows that call. Bloody tyrant. Sekekama exiled her and her sisters to this wasteland to raise their 7 cubs in poverty. Satao still craves revenge. But her young pride is not ready for war. Not yet. Sekekama would destroy them. The king makes himself at home. He knows food is drawn to water, like moths to a flame. His loyal queens maneuver a victim. Right into their trap. This is Sekekama's prize. No one dares question. But his oldest son is conflicted. Sekedi is hungry for power. But drought is no time to revolt. There are other heavyweights in this strange new kingdom. Play the good son and lead the cubs to safety. This should win you favor with father. Letting his rebellious son stay is a risk. But Sekekama can use a good lieutenant to weather these troubling times. The pack of 20 won't be bested by bullies. This is their land. Cunning, confident. They form a ring of terror around the waterhole and have their pick of prey. Strategy and numbers ensure their success. Every frenzied kill is a theft from Sekekama. The pack of 20 will stay here and take all they can. Until they win back their waterhole. Sekekama is going nowhere. His queens lie in wait for their next victim. Sekedi grows impatient. He's ambitious. A chip off the old block. Life on the fringe can be unpredictable. What is this? Battle-scarred and unafraid. That wants to share our oasis? The cubs have never seen anything like it. Even Sekekama yields. He never shows fear. Is this a chink in his armor? Is the old man getting soft? Refugees once again. The Northern Pride lies low. Satao has come too far to give up now. Burning with revenge, she goes it alone. Straight towards her enemy's lair. The buffalo don't yet know the respect due to their new sovereigns. They'll learn. They have no idea how delicious they look. Time to earn your keep, son. Nice try. Now watch how it's done. Father and son claim victory together. A volatile alliance. But one that could save them all. The Marsh Pride is bloated by their success. Off guard and vulnerable. Unaware of the cold-blooded killer lurking in the shadows. Satao hopes to find the king in trouble. An opportunity to settle the score. Oh, how wrong could she be? This is suicide. All alone with her mortal enemies. She's at Sekekama's mercy. Grovel, and he may let you live. Satao's mission is a humiliating failure. Sekekama's gloating will ring in her ears forever. The Marsh Pride's success fuels Sekekama's confidence. He learns from a king himself. The rush of power at his father's side is addictive. Someday Sekekama will fall. And Sekekama will be there to take his place. Patience. Dominance has a downside. Now, only the brave or the foolish dare to come close. The queens keep vigilant watch. Even petty thieves are dealt with. The Marsh Pride's murderous spree is turning this land into their own death trap. Food no longer comes to them. The feast is over. But Sekekama's young cubs' demands do not stop. He has no choice but to search. And he needs the whole Pride's help. There's not a heartbeat out here. Sekedi sees no point to this. Insubordination will not be tolerated. How dare you? Pull your weight, or leave my pride. Go, lick your wounds. The family's feud does not go unnoticed. The pack knows how to keep their cool. But other tempers flare in the brutal heat. The scout returns to share the news. The Marsh Pride is divided. This is their moment. Only a brooding and bruised Sekekama guards their waterhole now. Time to move in and take back what's ours. But a wounded ego can be a dangerous thing. One sulking prince against a pack of 20. He could kill them. But where do you begin? Without backup from father, Sekekama loses his nerve. The waterhole goes back to the dogs. They misjudge their adversary. He is not alone. Did you really think it was over? The prince returns with the full force of the throne. Gather your pups and get out of here. The pack is powerless. Underestimate a ruthless foe and pay a terrible price. They've lost a brother, a son, and a priceless soldier. It's too dangerous to stay now. They have to leave for a life on the run. Once an Eden, this land is now just a graveyard. giants remain. What now, Sekekama? The aging king faces another terrible gamble. Follow the herds into hell? Or stay and pray something turns up? Roll the dice one more time, old man. Sekedi watches eagerly. If father fails, he will be ready. He looks to his brothers to forge a rebellion. Three on one could topple a weakened king. Sekekama decides they will stay. But only monsters come here now. He knows better than to take on this beast. It's not that old, but it's untouchable. Sekedi sees opportunity. If father won't do it, I shall be the hero. He's leading the family into a fight they cannot win. This monster is far too dangerous. Sekedi's awkward attempt to lead only reveals the limits of his ambition. Sekekama is no fool. He's seen him plotting with his brothers. There is a penalty for treachery. This is my pride. Remember who killed your older brother. The younger princes are quick to beg forgiveness and pledge their loyalty to the king. Without his brother's support, Sekekama has no chance. But Sekekama still allows the rebel to stay. He has need of him. Only together could they take down a giant. Just one. And that would feed the whole family. Normally untouchable, the drought has left them tired and weary, nervous, and vulnerable. The seed is sown. Wear them down. We will not relent, even if it takes all night. Darkness only fuels their terror. This is where Sekekama excels. He has the will. Together, they have the muscle. All they need is one mistake. Tonight is the night. the whole family will feast. Sekekama's victory is more than just a meal. It's a triumph. With Sekedi by his side, he achieves the unthinkable and delivers salvation. But now the job is done. His rebel son is redundant. The storms are coming. There's no room at the top for two. Sekedi must go. For good. But Sekekama is unleashing a monster. A future monarch from his own royal stock. Sekedi's blood pumps with the wisdom of a king, the power of a god. For Sekekama, the best is behind him. His son, however, is entering his prime. When Sekedi returns from exile, no one, not even Sekekama, will be able to stop him.